Have you ever noticed how cats watch you? Not with fear, not with confusion, but with recognition, as if they know something about you, something you've forgotten, something sacred. They follow you, sleep near you, appear when you're at your lowest or your highest. This is not coincidence. There is a spiritual connection, ancient, divine, between cats and the chosen ones, a bond that most people will never understand. But you're not most people. Today, you're going to uncover the real reason why cats are magnetically drawn to God's chosen. And once you hear this, you'll never look at a cat, or yourself, the same way again. If you feel this truth already stirring inside you, smash that like button and comment below if a cat has ever appeared in your life out of nowhere. Your story might be proof of something much deeper than you ever imagined. Ready? Let's begin. Most people think cats are just quiet animals. But what if I told you? Cats are not just watching the world, they're reading it. Cats operate in frequencies we cannot see. They detect energetic shifts. They sense when a room holds peace, or when something darker is hiding in the silence. But here's where it gets deeper. Cats are drawn to one specific vibration, a frequency that only a tiny percentage of humans carry. It's not about religion. It's not about what you believe. It's about who you are beneath the surface. The chosen ones, God's hidden warriors, emit a spiritual signature that doesn't just glow. It pierces through realms. Cats feel it instantly. They recognize it like a coded signal from another dimension. To them, your presence isn't just calming, it's sacred. That's why they stare. That's why they follow. That's why they never fear you, even when everyone else does. You think you're just living your life, but to a cat, you're a lighthouse of divine energy in a storm of chaos. And here's what most people will never understand. Cats aren't curious about what you are. They already know. The real question is, do you? Now hold on, because what you're about to hear next will flip your understanding of their presence completely. You're not just being followed by a cat. You might be being guarded. Stay with me. There's a reason ancient civilizations never treated cats as pets. They honored them as guardians. In Egypt, they were sacred. In Japan, they were symbols of protection. In the spiritual realm, they were never seen as just animals. They were sentinels, watchers, shields between light and darkness. Now ask yourself this. Why would a guardian stand next to you? Cats don't waste energy. They don't attach themselves to just anyone. If a cat has chosen you, it's because something unseen has tried to reach you. Dark entities don't announce themselves. Negative energies don't knock at your door. They slip in through fear, envy, sorrow, through the cracks in your spirit. But the moment they come close, the cat knows. Its ears twitch. Its gaze sharpens. It moves, not toward danger, but into it. What seems like a random stare into the corner of your room could be a confrontation with a force you never even noticed. What looks like a cat sitting at your door all night might be a silent battle for your soul. They absorb what was meant to harm you. They intercept what was meant to weaken you. And they do it without asking for recognition. Because their loyalty is not to your ego, it's to your calling. Every time you've made it through a spiritual attack you couldn't explain, ask yourself, who was silently guarding your spirit while you slept? And the deeper truth. Some cats weren't sent to protect your body. They were sent to protect your destiny. And what if I told you, the cat in your life might not be new at all? What if you've met them before? Keep watching. There is something in you that no one can fully explain. You've felt it your whole life. That invisible something that sets you apart. You don't fit in. You don't follow the crowd. You see through lies. You carry a silence that speaks. Louder than words, that's not personality. That's essence. and it cannot be faked or hidden because you were marked before birth, chosen, set apart by divine hands in a realm beyond this world. You carry the fingerprint of God's assignment, and cats, they see it, not with their eyes, but with something far older. Call it instinct, call it spiritual memory, whatever name you give it, they know. They don't need time to trust you. They don't need proof. The moment you enter the room, they remember. It's not that they feel safe with you. It's that they know you are light. You were born with a fire the world tried to dim. But cats never forgot what the world tried to erase. They curl beside you because your aura soothes them. They stare into your eyes because they see something eternal. They follow you around not because they're curious, but because they're drawn to a force they were created to honor. They've seen many souls, but yours carries an ancient radiance they were born to recognize. And here's the twist. You think you found that cat. But what if that cat was sent to find you? And what if this reunion isn't the first time your souls have crossed paths? We're about to go deeper, much deeper. Stay close. Have you ever noticed how a cat doesn't try to fix you? It just sits with you, in total silence. And somehow, everything starts to feel okay? That's not random. That's not cute behavior. That is energetic alchemy. Cats are emotional translators. They pick up what your mind can't put into words, and they transmute it. Your fear becomes stillness. Your anxiety becomes calm. Your spiritual static clears. They don't absorb your pain like a sponge. They reorganize it, shift it, balance it, because cats are more than guardians. They're channelers of peace. They know when your thoughts are loud. They know when your heart is heavy. They feel when your soul starts drifting from its divine path, and they gently realign you without saying a single word. When a cat curls next to you during a breakdown, when it brushes your leg after a betrayal, when it finds you in the darkest room of your house, it's not coincidence. It's recalibration. They stabilize your field. They retune your vibration. They help you find your center again, so you can keep walking in the light you were born to carry. And here's what no one tells you. That purr you feel vibrating through your body, that's not just comfort. It's a spiritual frequency, an ancient hum that reminds your soul of home. The world throws chaos at the chosen, but cats restore the harmony God placed in you from the beginning. And just when you think it's all mystical poetry, you're going to learn something that makes this connection even more real. Because what if the cat beside you right now isn't just healing your present? What if it's connected to your past? We're almost there. Don't blink. Have you ever looked into a cat's eyes and felt like it was looking through time? Like something ancient was staring back at you, not judging, not questioning, just remembering. What if that feeling wasn't your imagination? The truth is, for the chosen ones, death is not the end, and neither is connection. Some souls are bound by divine contracts, agreements made in realms we've forgotten, but our spirits never have. Cats have walked beside the chosen before, in other eras, other lifetimes, other forms, and sometimes they return. Not because they're pets, not because you own them, but because your souls made a pact to find each other again and again, until your purpose is complete. That strange pull you feel toward cats, that unexplainable love, it might not be from this life. It might be a soul memory, a memory of a being that once stood by your side when the world was dark and kingdoms rose and fell, a companion who knew your light before you even had a name. And now, they're back, not for the first time, and maybe not for the last, because some bonds are so sacred, not even time can break them. And if you're feeling chills right now, Maybe your soul just remembered who came back for you. But there's one last truth you need to hear. A truth that will change how you see every cat. And every chosen one. Forever. Don't go anywhere. Cats are not just animals. They are spiritual gatekeepers, messengers from realms beyond sight, sent to walk beside the few, the rare, the chosen. If a cat has found its way to you, if it watches you with that knowing stillness, if it sleeps beside you as if protecting something sacred, it's because your light cannot be hidden. You are more radiant than you realize, more watched, more guided, more protected. You were never alone, not in the silence, not in the chaos, not even in the moments you thought no one could feel your pain. They were there, watching, guarding, remembering who you are. And now, it's your turn to remember, to walk in that divine identity, to honor the presence of those who came not to entertain you, but to accompany your destiny. Because when heaven sends its warriors into the world, it also sends guardians to walk beside them. So if your soul is burning right now, if you feel this truth echoing in your bones, don't stay silent. Comment below. I walk with guardians of the unseen. Let the world know who you are, and if a cat has ever looked at you like it knew your soul, tell your story below. You are not alone, and others are waking up too. Share this message with another chosen one, someone who needs to remember the truth they've carried all along, because this isn't just a video, it's a summoning, a reminder, a prophetic confirmation. You are seen, you are called, you are guarded by the sacred, and nothing will ever be the same again. Not after this, not ever.